Hello everyone. Hope you've been able to enjoy this beautiful stretch of weather that we've had the last few days, because it will be taking a 180 here not too long from now. We'll worry about that in a moment, but first things first, let's talk about how beautiful Thursday was. 80-44 at BWI, the high and low respectively, well above average for this time of the year, and that was the case for just about everybody. Look at the temperatures to start off. Some of us were in the upper 30s to start off the day on Thursday, but bounced back really nicely. I mean, Oakland, for what it's worth, was pretty warm for a morning low at 48. But look at these temperatures. Upper 60s out in the elevated mountains, and then everybody else, 70s and around 80. Biggest jump was Frederick, a 40-degree jump at that, one of the best of the year so far. Here in the city, it was no slouch either. The Science Center started off the day at 52, got up to 83. However, that mercury will be taking a dive as we head into the work week. One of the culprits being a system that will impact Friday, and then will provide some winds, especially for Sunday. Granted, we'll be seasonably warm, but still, that's something to take note of. Maybe not as bad as, let's say, last week was, nonetheless, though. However, there is a second culprit to this. We have reinforcing cold fronts and a really strong ridge of high pressure that will really set in the cooler air for next week. Will not be Arctic air, but will definitely be very noticeable. A rude awakening, if you will. Before I talk surface maps here, let's just talk about the first part of this forecast that we got to worry about for this week, and this weekend, I should say. This system that is out over the Midwestern states getting back into the Southern Plains. This has caused a lot of issues on Thursday. Large hail out in northwestern Arkansas. There was a report of almost 3-inch hail, I believe. Damaging winds, destructive winds with severe thunderstorm warnings on them. And then we had tornadoes, sizable tornadoes, wedge tornadoes, stovepipe tornadoes across Indiana and Ohio. It was just an utter mess on Thursday. Thankfully, we won't get the severe aspect of this, but definitely have to be mindful that we will have showers and thunderstorms for Friday when you are seeing this recording. So that will be something we will have to address as I basically post this Friday, sometime around noon on social, and probably in the afternoon, getting towards the evening on syndicated. But that Friday system will move through, and that will be a problem, okay? Something that we will have to face. Not severe weather, but still, thunderstorms, pretty solid rains with them. Following this, we have a much drier weekend. Will be above average in terms of temperatures. But then there's a secondary cold front that's going to be moving through from Canada, and then a strong ridge of high pressure that will reinforce that cold air that will be moving in. I shouldn't really say cold because it will be right around average for this time of the year. Tuesday will probably be the one outlier where we feel more like, let's say, late February than mid-March, but still, it is very much noticeable. And to further convey this to you, after these graphics here for the GFS and the Euro, and you can see how those systems move through. By the way, we may have to worry about some snow out west Sunday evening into Monday morning, and then again Tuesday, outside chances 20 to 30%. I just want you to have that noted. Just to display this for you, here is this week's highs thus far from Sunday to the time of this recording, Thursday. Sunday, we didn't even crack 50. We had 53 mile per hour wind gust at BWI. Monday was gusty, and then the last 3 days have been spectacular. But next week, look at this. Yes, Sunday is seasonably warm, but like a roller coaster, it goes downhill. Monday and beyond, and especially Tuesday and beyond, temperatures anywhere from 20 to 25 degrees cooler than that time this week. Yeah, we are in for a very noticeable change to really brace for here. Mitchell meter for the weekend, I'm actually going to give it a 7. It's looking pretty solid. If you have any plans, take advantage of that, especially Saturday, because Sunday will be gusty. The next 7 doesn't actually look too bad. Yes, our temperatures will take a hit, a significant hit compared to this week, but still around average, if not slightly below average for a good chunk of us. So Yes, the weekend looks nice. Mid 60s. Sunday, we have those gusts cranking up 25 to 40 in the central Maryland metro areas. And then out west could be a little bit more substantial. And then we have the mercury drop as we head towards the first day of spring. The vernal equinox on Tuesday will feel anything but. We're talking temperatures that will be normal for late February as compared to mid-March. And you will notice it. Maybe we crack 50 on Tuesday out in the DC suburbs and our Soma counties and communities there, but that's kind of pushing it. Winds will be a little higher, as I mentioned, in urban western Maryland on Sunday. I think there might be an outside chance for precipitation, but you might just get away with some increasing cloud cover Monday and Tuesday before things start to improve. And by the way, we may have to worry about a system for late next week as well. And then those clouds will definitely increase out in far western Maryland. I'm keeping a chance for some precipitation, maybe some snowflakes in the forecast for Sunday night, Monday morning into Tuesday, and then the eastern shore Delmarva. Because of those winds, it will still be gusty, maybe not as much as Sunday was, or Sunday will be, I should say, but Monday, Tuesday, and probably into Wednesday as well, you might want to keep an eye on some winds that will add a little bite to the air, especially in the coastal communities with the winds coming off the bay. So do keep that in mind. Wednesday weather discussions, 6:30 Eastern Daylight Time on the Personal Weather Channel on YouTube, Mezzo Mitchell WX. This is Jay Mitchell from 410 WX wishing you a fantastic weekend.